everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And for those of you that still don't know, I am the one and only infamous Kentucky Yankee, without a doubt. And today, I'm going to do a little bit different video than I normally do. I am going to share with you the way I buy, sell, and trade junk.
That's awesome.
So stay tuned. Let me start by telling you why I am making this video. And the reason for that is because if you have been watching my YouTube channel, you will know that I drag all kinds of different stuff in here and ship all kinds of stuff back out. But they all leave at a different level of doneness, if you will. Some of them aren't even fixed. So I get projects, sometimes I'll fix them, sometimes I'll halfway fix them, sometimes I'll restore them, sometimes I won't do anything at all to them. The reason I buy, sell, and trade stuff is not only to make a little bit of money, and believe me, I'm not getting rich by doing this by any means, but the main reason is because I get to toy around, play around, tinker with all these different things. Mopeds, boats, four-wheelers, dirt bikes, and I have to admit, tractors are by far my favorite thing to buy, sell, trade, and keep. First category, buy, sell, trade guy. The reason I can sell to this guy is because sometimes I'll purchase something at such a great price, such a bargain price, that I can afford to resell it, and there's still a little meat on the bone for this guy to buy it, resell it, and make a little bit of money. The reason this is a benefit to me to do sometimes is because sometimes I don't want to deal with all the idiots on Craigslist and all the morons on Facebook Marketplace. So by me selling it cheap, I get a quick sale. You know, usually these guys will just scoop it right up and they'll go to resell it and they'll make a little bit of money. The reason I don't worry about that extra little bit of money is, again, like I said, so I don't have to deal with all the idiots. Category number 2. This guy wants to buy something because he is either a collector or he enjoys restoring things, or he is going to purchase it to fix it up and resell it. And finally, category number 3. This guy wants something key in, fired up, run it, drive it. I have no problems with it. This guy will pay the most amount of money for your product. And if you don't have a whole lot in it, you will make a lot of money. And you should, having put the work into whatever equipment it is you bought to resell. Cars, trucks, boats, they all have titles. And here in the state of Kentucky, if you go to transfer something with a title, the title has to be notarized. And a lot of times what guys will do is you get the title notarized, but they still won't transfer it. So they're out drunk driving around, you're having to pay the taxes on the vehicle, whatever it is you sold, and that's not a good deal, guys. I don't know why in the world anybody would do this, but they do it. So the best thing to do if you live in the state of Kentucky, in my opinion, is if you're going to transfer something like this, go straight down to the courthouse and have it transferred out of their name completely. If they're not willing to do that, deal's off as far as I'm concerned. And this is why I shy away from selling cars and boats and things like that now, because I just don't want to deal with the hassle of all that. But this doesn't mean if the right deal comes up, I won't buy it. Believe me, I will, and resell it to make a little bit of money. If you're going to part something out, make sure it has value. Don't get some junky car that has no value and the parts have no value. In my opinion, that's a waste of time. You don't need to answer a bunch of messages and try and sell a bunch of parts that are worthless, because nobody's going to want to give you anything for them, and you've got to cater to these people for nothing. So sometimes you're better off just taking whatever you have and just bring it to the scrapyard. It doesn't matter if what you have is new or old. If it has value, part it out. If it's junk, again, in my opinion, scrap it. If you're a subscriber, you know about all these old junk trucks and stuff that I have laying around here. And what they're for is my boosted Ford Ranger build that I'm making videos on. And my point here is I bought all these old trucks, this junk, for scrap price. So anytime I want to get out from them, as long as the price of scrap doesn't just bottom out and drop, I can just haul them off to the junkyard and get my money back. So you can have a lot of fun when you're a buy, seller, and trader. And by the way, if this isn't your thing, buy, selling, and trading, then find something you like. Don't be stuck at a job that you hate. Figure out something you like doing and make it make money for you. This Farmall Cub that you guys have seen in some of my videos, was sitting in a garage for over 20 years, and it was piled, stacked full of stuff on top of it. You couldn't even hardly see it. But it was a friend of mine, and I trusted him, and he gave me the information on it. And I knew that it would be a good little tractor, so I purchased it. It was a good deal. This is a keeper right here, guys. She's not for sale. Another one I could not stand to part with is, again, this one's been in my videos, is this 484 International. And the way I acquired this one was, again, another friend helped me out and allowed me to do some work in trade for this beautiful, beautiful old IH 484. As I said in the beginning of this video, it is designed so that you can better understand what I do on my YouTube channel, why I do it, you know, things like that. One thing you need to keep in mind if you're going to be a buyer, seller, trader, and that is you're going to win some and you're going to lose some, guys. That's just the name of the game. If you win, be happy for that. If you lose, don't be discouraged, just try again. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of different ideas out there, different thought processes on how you should buy, sell, and trade. And not everybody's going to agree with what I said in this video, and that's okay. I look forward to hearing everybody's opinion on how they buy, sell, and trade. That being said, I need to get to work on these trailer fenders so I can upload you guys a video for Saturday morning. We'll see you then.